And memory of Mike.
Oh, for real. Miss you,
Kern,
Mike.
what's going on, my man?
Chilling, baby. What's happening?
Enjoying this cooler weather. Like,
Right?
it's kind of
Got
cold.
you know what I mean? Had to bring the hoodie out for it.
Yeah, look at you over here looking
weather.
like Paul Bunyan or something.
You know what I mean? Hey, I dig it. You know what I mean?
You get a little country in you every now and then.
I prefer John Redcorn, you know what I mean? But hey.
Gotcha. My fault.
Oh, man. I missed you, man. I missed you, big dog. How you been, baby?
Hey, man, good. I mean, they're not going to see it, but probably got a new job.
Shut up.
Yes.
Hey.
So, yeah, as a kind of getting in the teaching, as I got a teacher aide.
Yeah.
So I can get my foot into the door.
Dope.
So and I'm getting paid the same as I am, so it kind of gets me in the door, and it's like number 2 or 3 school in Orange County, like elementary school wise. So
oh shit. And you're doing what you love.
Exactly. And it's in the same location as I am now. So
man, clap it up. Clap it up for my dog.
Thank you. Man. Appreciate it.
That's dope.
Yeah. So good things working. So hopefully, I can get the certification by summer, become a teacher. And here we are.
All right. Yo, crazy ass in the classroom. That's going to be a sight to see.
Yeah, buddy. Mr. Zack's back, baby.
Oh, man. But nah, for real, I'm super happy for you. I'm super proud of you.
Appreciate that, man. How you been?
Yes, sir.
Besides the whole cold and everything.
Bro, trying to get over this cough, man. That shit just won't go away. It's bad.
I still have a little bit of a cough.
I mean? Just living a dream. Yeah, but I'm chilling, baby,
Yeah, how's the little one?
Growing up way too fast, Joe. He's talking so much. Is he talking in more like sentences? Kinda? In a way, kinda, because he was like, "Daddy, down." I'm like, "All right, you want down?" Like there's times where he's like, "Water," or like one word explanations. So I'm like, you know what I mean? But there's moments where he's like a full sentence. I'm like, "Oh snap, okay." All right, you need to calm down. Yeah, like chill your little ass out, yo. Go back to Goo Goo Gaga or something.
Stop growing up. What are you doing?
Bro, slow down a little bit, big dog. Slow down.
Yeah, man, I can see some grays coming in there, big guy.
Nah, I found one in my beard the other day. I was like pulling this bitch out. I was like shaving a little bit, trimming it up, and I was like, hold on. Babe. And she's like, what's wrong? What happened? I was like, I got a fucking gray. She's like, what do you mean you got a gray? She's like, oh my God. You're getting old?
Getting old, man. I told you, you hit 30 and it's like everything changes. Your body, like, it's a toll on
everything changes, bro. The check engine light definitely came on. That's all I'm going to say.
The part of life where it comes on and you just keep on riding till it doesn't, like, you don't get it checked out. Just keep going.
You just turn the music up loud. It's like, I don't hear nothing.
You put a sticky note over it so you can't see it.
Oh, for real, yo. Like, it's crazy, bro. I got grays now. My knees always hurt. Back always hurt.
My knees. I have to go upstairs at work. Dude, every morning, especially when it's cold because of my ACL. Oh, my God. I go up and I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah, nah, yo. Mm-mm.
And then my ankle, if I wear like the wrong boots or something, my ankle's done for, dude. I'm like, really? You get too old for this shit. I was like, God, like, you're only 31. I'm like, dude, 31, 7 concussions, broken ankle, broken finger. I was like, torn ACL, broken toes, like then I'm done. Broken arm.
Keep it going, dang.
I don't want to keep it going. It's starting to catch up to me. My back from football. You know those drills where we go and we went like all the way like this. Our back is going because we're getting pushed back, and you're like, oh yeah, those come back and that got me. Bro, sleep on the wrong side. Ah, dude,
it's the worst.
That my left side is that I can't sleep on it. It hurts. I feel like I'm having a heart attack. I don't know what's going on. Like after after Emma's wedding, first off, congratulations to Emma, our girl. OG Sneaky Snakes. Congrats on getting married. It was a beautiful wedding. So it was good to see her get married. Like after that wedding, I didn't drink too much because I don't know. Once you go to weddings and everything, I'm like in what is it, the past 2 or 3 years, dude? I've gone to so many weddings, including my own. Been in so many weddings where it's like, oh my god, like it's like I just want it to be done and over with, and it's like it's not. Here we go. So
listen, you love Joe. You know what I mean? Everybody wants you there.
And I appreciate it. Like I love being in weddings and everything, but like I think the more like at first you're like pumped, you're like, yeah, let's go. You drink whatever, and then as you gradually get, you're like, yep. Started going to weddings when I was 29. Here I am at 31. It's got up to me.
Yep.
And then like drinking is like, I don't want to like drink too much because I don't want to drink like light beer because it's like Modelo, which I had a couple. Like Yingling is I don't want to drink too much Yingling because those things are heavy after a while. And then seltzers, if it's not
beer shits, and it's like in the middle of a wedding.
Yeah. So, and then like I'm like an 80-year-old, I can't hold in my damn bladder. Like every time I gotta pee, I gotta go. So
exactly. I'm like walking. So many variables.
So I'm like walking down because me and Bia like walked down the wedding with each other because we were both in it.
Oh no!
Yeah. And I was sitting there. I said, "Damn, I gotta go to the bathroom." Like, and I had to go bad. And and I was like, "Oh." Like, can you hurry up and go? I was like, no, it ain't no hurrying up. And when I go, and then it dribbles, and you have to like wait till it like, and I'm like a 80-year-old man over here.
But you gotta get your pancreas checked out,
I got to get something. So I'm like going down. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta go. Just focus. So like the whole time they're saying vowels, and I'm like, don't pee your pants, don't pee your pants, don't pee your pants. And I'm just like. And then we walked back up, and I walked back up with someone else. Like it wasn't like because of the way it was set up. And so I said, "Yep, nice to walk up with you." I said, "I got to go to the bathroom." And I went and like, it's every time I go, like the instant like sigh of
the instant relief.
Oh, and I'm just sitting there, and then like I think I'm done, and like always I think I'm done, and I'm never done. It's little dribbles, and always I zip it up, and I'm like, I just went into my pants a little bit, and I don't even fucking care. At this point, I don't even freaking care.
Try to get this man some diapers. That's funny.
I might need some.
That's funny, yo.
But yeah, it was dude. This one person at the wedding.
Oh, God.
And it caught everybody's eye. You could not unsee it. Once you saw it, it was like, So, it's, it was a very casual wedding. It's like the groomsmen wore like a button-down white tee. Like no tie, no nothing, and like dark jeans and boots. That's all we wore. So it wasn't like it was fancy or anything. Super dope, like low-key. Yeah. Comfortable or whatever, and everybody else, it was pretty much the same, except for this one lady.
Oh God!
She looked like she was going to a Taylor Swift concert.
What you mean?
Like a bright pink and sparkly dress, like sure. And I'm like,
no.
I'm over here going, what the fuck? And I said, at a wedding, and like with like It was like a Barbie, yes. With like, I think her boots were like real high, but they were like sparkly, like gray boots. And I'm over here going. So once you look at it, like, it's hard not to figure it out. So I'm standing up there and I look at her and I'm like, I said, "Damn it, I caught it, damn." So I'm just like looking, like trying not to, and she has like the way her, like, I thought, honest to God, like I thought she had that, like, that skin pigmentation, like where, you know, you have like spots of white.
Vitiligo.
Something like that, yes. And that's exactly what it looked like in her face. And I said, okay. And I was like, oh, okay, like, whatever. But I was like, the outfit has to go. Like, dude, come to find out, her makeup was white. And when I caught it, I said, huh?
Stop it, you lying.
Dude, I wish I was. Like, her nose was like real skinny. I don't know if it was skinnier than what it used to be, because you know how you can like makeup, like you can do so many different things. But like Emma's side of the family has like a certain feature where like their noses are all skinny. That's how you know like everybody looks the same. But her makeup, like the middle of her face was just white. What? And like get down here, and I said, and I didn't want to say it. I couldn't, like, you had to look. So I'm like looking this whole time, like I'm up there and I'm like, damn, that's makeup. I said, so I'm like, all right, just focus. So we get to like the reception or whatever. And of course, like, we're on one side of the eating and she's on the other side. Of course, she's like right across the room. So I turned to Bia and I said, what the hell is wrong with her? She goes, the one in the pink? I said, yeah. She goes, I don't know. So we're all trying to like figure this out. I said, what the hell? First off, what is she wearing? I said, we're not at a Taylor Swift concert. And everybody was like, I don't know. And so I was like, second off, I said, did the freaking Michelin man come all over her face? Like,
oh shit! Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that!
I said, because all this nonsense. I said, that's makeup, right? They're like, oh yeah, that's makeup. And I said, huh. And her husband, nice dude, like dressed up real nice, whatever. And I'm like, I was about to go up to him, like, you let her come here like that? Like, you let her? Like, did you not say look at yourself in the mirror? She's older too, like older, because you get close and you can tell. And I said, she's older. I said, she's not even young. Has kids? And I said, she has kids. I said, bless his heart.
Did she look like the Grim Reaper in pink? I'm sorry, was that mean? I didn't mean it like that, but
no, like, it wasn't scary. That was, but yeah, it was definitely a little fun weekend. So I still got a busy week. I've just been tired, and if I get off my sleep schedule, I start getting sick. I start getting cranky. So I've had to catch up on sleep. So I haven't even. So I'm sorry, for everybody that was looking for a episode coming out on last Sunday. Didn't happen. Sorry.
How dare you, Zach?
I know, man. The editing, you know, when you're not rich and you haven't made it big, you get to edit your own shit. Let me tell you, if I had the money to pay someone, I guarantee you, I would pay him.
Bro, that's a fact, Joe. I feel
but
I'm glad you're feeling better now, though.
Yeah, it is. I'm still tired or whatever, but whatever, man. I'm living life, bro.
I feel that, man.
But Kern,
I don't
know what's coming. What
I don't want to talk about
the fuck happened to the Eagles?
So it all starts back with week 6.
Mm-hmm.
Week 6, we got exposed. We became very predictable. Our secondary was ass. We forgot how to tackle. It was just, we got too complacent.
Mm-hmm.
We were thinking we're 10-1. I mean, we're not 10-1. We were undefeated so far. We were chilling. We had nothing to worry about. Oh, we're about to clinch the playoffs. We're the Eagles. We're chilling. I feel like that's what happened. Like, we just got way too complacent, way too, I don't want to say ahead of ourselves, but too big-headed.
Yeah. Dude,
and then now it's like, damn, what happened? You know what I mean?
Dude, I haven't seen a team that didn't know how to tackle. And like that was awful. Like, not even like one tackle. It was like tackle after tackle. And I'm over here going, what the? I think Ray Lewis
were asked.
Yeah, Ray Lewis was on the Manning cast. And he was like, he goes, the first thing I would do when I was a coach, teach these people how to tackle. But I'm like, dude, it is terrible.
Like, it was so bad. I was sitting there watching the game. At one point, I was screaming. Then I just went silent. I showed no emotion. Sam was like, "Are you okay?"
That's when you know it's bad.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, we're just gonna lose this. There's no point in me like we're gonna lose."
Yeah.
Like, what do you? It's only the second quarter. We're going to lose.
I don't. And then you just didn't have AJ Brown, so it was like Smith was your only dude.
Nah, shout out to Devontae Smith. He was doing his thing though.
He did his thing.
He was
and he stepped up when he had to, but it was like, who else? Like, they didn't get the ball to Goddard for whatever reason.
Anytime they did, it was always a bad pass, out of reach, or it was just something happened. And Goddard was pissed on the sideline at Jalen. It was like, you can't be pissed at Jalen, bro.
Yeah.
We're not picking up blitzes. We're not setting up you. We're not putting anyone in position to win.
Yeah. You know what's bad is when
the same
Tampa
quarterback draw
the
over and over. Yeah. Oh. Who the hell saw that coming?
Vita Vea got underneath Kelsey. He got lower. And I said, oh, shit. After that, I was like, they stopped the tush push. I said, maybe, I was like, the game has to be over because you don't just stop the tush push.
Nah, bro. We got exposed. Like I said, we just got exposed, and there was nothing we could do. We had no backup plan. Then Tampa Bay just took what 49ers did and just ran with it. And
Baker Mayfield looked like the greatest quarterback.
Like a Hall of Famer. He looked like a Hall of Famer playing against him. That's not Baker Mayfield.
But that was like the secondary all year that's why I had no faith in the Eagles. Like, usually I'll have like faith, underdog, whatever. But dude, like, game after game, I was like, anybody can throw on that defense. And I said, it is terrible. I was surprised. So let me ask you, do you fire the coach?
Who, Nick Sirianni?
Yeah.
So I have two answers for you.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the irrational Eagle fan answer.
Yeah.
Get rid of him. He's a piece of shit. How dare you let us collapse like that, you motherfucker. Now here's the real football fan answer. No, you can't fire him. He's only had half of a bad season. Yes, you did not capitalize and you did not fix what you needed to fix, but it's only half a season. You started off the season on fire. Let him work on what he worked on. Like, okay, go back, review. I messed up. Let's make some offensive changes. We can't keep running quarterback draws in 3rd and 16. Like, besides the point, I'm a chill. Nah, give him another shot. Get rid of Brian Johnson though, but let Nick give Nick another shot.
Get rid of the defense. He took us
to the Super Bowl last year.
But that was my thing, and I said, dude, he literally took you guys to the Super Bowl. didn't get blown out. I said, and then you lose your defense and offensive coordinator.
Exactly.
And have to start all over. I said, was it collapse? Yeah, but I'm like, I was like, he literally just had a bad season, like bad half. It happens.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't have Goddard that was healthy. Like, the defense was pure garbage, but.
And it was injury after injury after injury. Yeah. I'm not blaming it on injury, but I'm just saying, like, there's so many variables that happen that you can't just be like, oh, get rid of them.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we're looking at. That's the cruel business of football is when you win, it's like, okay, cool. And then once you lose, I'm like, God damn, like, chill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck the Super Bowl.
I'll say this. I'm a Lions fan now.
Oh, God.
Let's go, Dan.
Let's go, Dan.
Let's go, Dan.
Yeah, I hope they win. Take care of the Bucs.
I do too. Honestly, I do too. Their
defense look like shit too. The only thing that kept them in the game and made them win is they stopped them in the red zone.
Mm-hmm. Rams defense didn't look that good either.
No,
both defenses were ass that game.
Dallas got fucking romped.
I loved it. I loved every second of it.
Fucking minute of it. But it was like
who they were playing, and I loved it. It was Green Bay.
Green Bay. I had Green Bay winning. I have Green Bay winning the Super Bowl.
Hold on. Let me pull up my my bracket. Let me see how I look.
I had one wrong, and that was the Browns, which Texans made them look like a fool.
What?
CJ Stroud.
I was genuinely shocked by that. All right,
yeah. You had the Eagles
Cleveland over Houston. I did have Eagles winning it all.
I told you were stupid.
I had Cleveland over Houston.
Oh.
They didn't have the right stuff, apparently. And I had Miami over Kansas.
Lost. Did you pick any winners?
And I had Buffalo over Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Then I had Eagles over Tampa. Saw that win. I had Lions over the Rams. And I had Green Bay over Dallas.
Nice.
Now, it's up to the Lions to bring it home for me.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Let's see. I think I had Cleveland going pretty far. I had Cleveland going to the next round. I had Kansas City. I had Buffalo. I had Tampa. I had Detroit. And I had Green Bay.
Ooh. Okay. Solid. Tell me, did you expect CJ to go off like that?
CJ Stroud?
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, I knew because the thing was, I knew I didn't have much faith in Flacco because interceptions are going to come. Like, it's the grown-up version of Josh Allen. Like, it's Grandpa Allen.
That's a fact.
So it was.
That's a fact.
We're going to have, like, vintage Joe Flacco where he goes in the Super Bowl and just owns it, or is. I had a feeling that I was hoping for, Flacco to do it, have a good run, whatever. But deep down, I was like, he's probably going to turn into old Flacco. But for Stroud to do that in a playoff game, first playoff game, I wasn't expecting.
Against the number one defense?
Yeah. So he looked good. And I'm going to tell you, Ravens might lose.
Think so.
Lamar Jackson has yet to prove himself in the playoffs.
Ooh. It's going to be a good game, though. I'm excited to watch that one.
It is going to be a good game. You have Kansas City and Buffalo. I think this is the first time Patrick Mahomes has to go on the road in the playoffs. First time in his career.
Who do you think got that one? Buffalo or Kansas?
Two answers. Sports team. The NFL, how it's rigged fan says the Chiefs because Taylor Swift is going to bring in the money. And it'll be revenue and Travis Kelce, and it'll be a great story. They were down. They had no receivers. Taylor Swift came. She might not make it to the game because she has I think she's going to be in, I forget where she's, Japan or something for her concert. So it would be like real close her getting there, like right on time. But that is the conspiracy theory of the whole script. Like they set up a script, and why would you not want revenue? Like Taylor Swift brings in this massive fan base, and they put that, what was it, the Chiefs and Dolphins on Peacock in the wild card round, and they lost a shit ton of money. Stupid.
Yeah, not everyone has Peacock.
No, and they thought everybody was going to go because of Taylor Swift, and everybody was going to go and get it, and that failed. I think they lost like $10 million, or if not more.
Oh.
They lost a shit ton of money. And I said, why would you do that in the playoffs?
Yeah, that's stupid. You would test that out in preseason.
Preseason, or do it in the season. Like, one Sunday, okay, we're going to do this.
To see how it goes, and it fails. All right, we'll do that again.
Yeah, so I'm like, I was like, it's the playoffs. Everybody wants to watch.
Exactly.
No one wants to pay for it now for one game.
That's wild.
Yeah, so I don't know. And then there's the fan of football that just wants to see a good game, and I still think the Chiefs come out winning.
Still.
Dude, Josh, I can't rely on Josh Allen. He's like Dak Prescott is. Dude, okay, you do good, and then come playoff time or something, you shit the bed.
I feel that.
Like, he had a good game. Don't get me wrong. He had a good game in the wild card.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Patrick Mahomes, for some reason, it's different Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. It was like Tom Brady. Different Tom Brady. Different Peyton Manning in the playoffs. Like, people just turn it on. So.
I mean, I definitely. I don't want to agree with you.
Defense, the Chiefs' defense is what's carrying that team this year.
Oh, without a doubt.
So
that's why I picked, Cleveland.
That's why I picked Cleveland, but I had a feeling that Cleveland's one of those defenses that they're supposed to be good, but every time, like the Dallas Cowboys, every time they're the best or this, and once it comes down to it, it's like you guys just got fucking blown out.
Speaking of Dallas, I forgot to bring this up. I heard a crazy statement about Dak Prescott, and I totally agree. Someone said Dak Prescott is a type of quarterback. If you look at the box scores, he had a phenomenal game. But if you watch him play, he is terrible. Does nothing in the first and second quarter. But third and fourth, gets all the stats he needs to look like a great quarterback.
Pretty much. What you want to know why? Because at that time, who was in the game? All the backups.
Exactly. So it's like, anytime someone says, "Oh, he's the MVP quarterback," I'm going to bring that up.
Yeah, I mean but that's what we see is Dallas literally didn't they beat Philly. We know what kind of win that was. They didn't beat Philly when Philly was good. They beat Philly when they were down.
Exactly.
They're like the Dolphins. They're good against shitty ass teams, but when it comes down to playing against a good team over 500, they shit the bed every single time.
Exactly. Exactly, bro.
So I think
it's annoying.
I don't know. I think Dak Prescott he's one of those quarterbacks that he's going to get you to the playoffs. He may win one game, but he's never going to get you to the Super Bowl, as he always shits the bed. Like, you barely got the ball to CeeDee Lamb. His Pollard was nowhere to be found. Like, that was just a bad game.
Oh, yeah. I'm loving this Dallas hate, by the way.
It's every year.
Feeding for it.
It's like every year it was like, oh, they're going to win the Super Bowl. And I told them, I'm like, no, they're not. I'm like, it's like this every year. This is our year. This is our year. I said the only difference between the Cowboys and the Jets is the Cowboys make the playoffs. That's the only difference. And then they go join the Jets one game in.
Exactly.
So
Cancun. How do you feel? Them keeping Mike McCarthy or whatever the hell his name is, the head coach. Are you surprised by that?
Not really, because Jerry Jones took forever to get rid of Garrett, Jason Garrett. Like he went 8-8 4 years in a row and didn't get rid of him.
True. I didn't even think about that.
It takes them forever. I didn't think McCarthy was a good hire to begin with. They're about to lose their defensive coordinator, Dan Quinn.
Where's he going?
He's always one of the top head coaching candidates every year. But I think he's going to go to Seattle because he was with him when they won the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. And I think they were just waiting for him to be the next coach. Honestly, that's my opinion.
That makes sense.
But after seeing that, I don't know if I want to hire him. Because he was the defensive coordinator for the Falcons in the Super Bowl when his defense took a shit against the Patriots.
Was he?
Uh-huh.
I did not know that.
Yep, and Kyle Shanahan was the coach.
Ooh.
Was he the coach? No.
Ooh.
Was he? Who was? Yeah, I think it was.
You sure?
Kyle Shanahan. I think it was, yeah.
Sure, yeah. Wasn't it?
I want to say so. I think it was. I know Dan Quinn was the defensive coordinator, or he was the offensive coordinator or something.
Kyle Shanahan is 0-2 in the Super Bowl. But when did he go on a Super Bowl? He lost with the Falcons.
He was the head coach?
Yep.
Dan Quinn was the defensive coordinator.
It's crazy.
So it seems like when his defense needs to step up, they never do.
Mm-hmm.
Playoff.
So what would you do in that situation? Keep him to get rid of him?
I mean, I don't know. Is like McCarthy, I think if there's a time for the Dallas Cowboys to actually get good coaches, it's this year. You have Vrabel, you have Belichick, you have Jim Harbaugh. Like those three right there. Tell me another time you're going to get those three. You even have Pete Carroll.
But do you think he would leave Seattle though, even though he's not coaching? I mean, he is an advisor. He's still like in the organization. You think he would really? I don't think so.
Yeah, I do. He said he still wants to coach.
I get that, but I feel like he's so bought in with Seattle.
Yeah, but if Dallas is coming and you have that roster, and he knows how to vibe with the players,
all right.
There's a part of me that's going, I don't like the Dallas Cowboys, but if they offer me the coach and I have a team that's well-rounded, a Super Bowl contender with that roster, I would probably consider it. So, and then the Bill Belichick's on his second interview with the Falcons.
What?
Yeah.
I did not hear that.
Yeah. My theory on that is...
What are you guys going to do? What is the Broncos going to do with the quarterback situation?
Why are you asking me this shit?
You're a Broncos fan. What are you talking about?
Oh, God. Here we go with this shit again. I'm not a fucking Broncos.
We had this conversation. Yes, we did. Yes, you are. You're a Broncos fan. What are they going to do with the quarterback situation with Russell Wilson? You think
that ain't going to be Russell Wilson?
So
hopefully they can take their asses up the Mile High Mountain and figure the shit out. I don't want Russell Wilson, and their backup ain't worth a shit. So, Sean Payton, unless you're going to get Drew Brees out of retirement, you better find something.
Drew got to throw his left hand.
I'll say Drew can't even move anymore.
Yeah, for real though, what y'all going to do? Y'all going what you going to like trade for him? Trade Russ out of there? Because I heard there was a plan on doing a coaching.
I'm saying, what are we going to do? I don't know. Who the hell are you talking to?
You and the Broncos Nation. Let's ride.
There you go. Ride on up out of here. It's the only thing that's riding.
What I'm saying is, you're a Broncos fan. You know it. We know it. The fans know it. Your family's won. It's in the blood, baby.
Listen, they need a better offensive line. They need a quarterback. They need a damn running back. They need a move on from Jared Judy. They need so much different shit. It's quarterback. I don't care who you get.
I'm surprised that they haven't at least tried to trade Judy out of there yet.
Man, no one wants
or haven't done some sort of something. I mean, he'd be a great practice squad somewhere. 5th round draft pick trade or something. Maybe even 6th.
Huh. Is it? I don't know if it's all Jared Judy is. Maybe it's just the system he's in. Maybe it's just the system.
No way.
I don't think he's a bust.
Why? He's dropped so many wide open passes. Yes, I get it. Yes, key wide receivers and top wide receivers drop wide open passes. I get it.
Hey, you keep my wide receiver's name out of your mouth.
See? Boom. There it is. The true South set you free, baby. You're a Broncos fan. That's all you got to say.
If you guys tell I'm a Broncos fan, I'll just play the part. Don't talk about my team.
Your team's ass, yo.
A lot better than your team.
I don't know. Whoa. You made it to the playoffs, though.
I mean, you're sitting right there with us. You went one game and got destroyed.
Still made it.
So did the Browns. They made it. So did the Cowboys. Every year they make it. That's their biggest. Hey, at least we made it.
The Cowboys.
At least we made it.
That's a fact. I can't.
Here we are again. At least we made it. Oh, here we are again. First round. At least we made it.
At least we made it.
At least we made it, man.
I can't be like the Cowboys, yo. Bump that. That's wild.
But I'm interested in seeing Green Bay and San Francisco. The love train.
The love train?
Love. He's been balling. Can he keep that up against, if he does that against San Francisco's defense?
If he does that against San Francisco's defense, he's officially that dude. He's that guy.
Yeah.
And it's like, a lot of people were counting him out. I was one of them. I'm not going to lie to you. Like halfway through the season, I was like, I'm not sold anymore. But seeing what he did and leading in the Green Bay like that, I might be back on there. Might be back on the train.
I'm going to tell you Jordan Love kind of got the bad end of the stick, just like Aaron Rodgers did when Brett Favre left. You got to get in the rhythm. Like, that's the same team pretty much that Aaron Rodgers had last year.
That's a fact.
With maybe one or two others, but there's not like they had like an all-around. Oh, thanks again, Kern.
Hey, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Mike, actually.
Oh, yeah, you changed it. We are having technical difficulties.
Yeah, I had to tag Mike in.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I guess Kern's alter ego comes in, Mike. Because now he's Mike, according to our little thing we have going on here, so welcome.
Yeah, my boy, back. Mike. Miss you, Blue. Yeah,
my boy, Mike. Oh, man.
Wait, what were we talking about? Oh.
We're talking about Jordan Love and how he has. Let's get back on the whole thing. Is Jordan Love got the short end of the stick? Wasn't performing then, and then he got into the rhythm. He pretty much has the same team as Aaron Rodgers did. And then he vibes and doing what he did. He's playing good football right now. He's playing
damn good football.
I like it. He has a bunch of young receivers. It's kind of like when Aaron Rodgers had Jordy Nelson and all them. Came up with them, and now here we are with Jordan Love. He's got the young receivers. So, we'll see. And then Aaron Jones. That guy is a fucking animal when he plays in Dallas.
I loved it. He ran all over Dallas, and I was cheering like I was a cheesehead, yo. I was on couches, jumping up and down, throwing towels and shit. I was going crazy like I was a fan. It was great. It was wild. I love, yo.
He's
see
played
Dallas lose. I love it.
Yeah, of course.
I love it. I
know what?
I'll become. Playing.
I'm a Cowboys fan, man. Why are you looking at me like that? Okay, come on, man.
I will leave this bitch right now. I will end this fucking call right now, Zach.
Hey, just remember, you play games, I can play them right back.
Fuck out of here. You bet, yo. I swear to God.
You know, for your 31st birthday, I'm going to get you a Dak Prescott jersey.
I'm good on that. But breaking news. Ohio State is set to hire Bill O'Brien as the offensive coordinator.
Ohio State?
Yeah. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, they suck. He can have Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien's god-awful.
Yo, that's wild.
Wow. They can have Bill O'Brien. He is literally awful.
I never liked that. Never liked that guy. Especially when he's with the Patriots. Never liked him.
He's garbage. He ruined the Texans. He was the reason what was wrong with... I mean, he tore that franchise apart. He's the reason what was wrong with Alabama a few years ago. Destroyed Penn State. He was their offensive coordinator, when was it, 3 years ago? Maybe 2?
What? Really?
Yeah. They sucked. He's awful. Who was the Patriots offensive coordinator this year? Bill O'Brien.
That makes sense.
God awful.
That makes a lot of sense now, actually.
Yeah, god awful. They can have him. I think my brother will be good with that since he's a Michigan fan. They didn't get any better.
Wait, so you're not a Michigan fan? You're not a Wolverine?
I'm not a Wolverine. I mean, I'll go for Wolverine just because Brady went there, but I mean, I'm a Gator fan.
I know you're a Gator fan, but not your whole family's a Michigan. No, I thought.
Very much. I mean, I rooted for them. Don't get me wrong, and I got pretty excited when they won.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it was like a fuck you to the NCAA.
I feel
but that is I'm not gonna. I just had this discussion with some lady at work. She's a Giants fan. Whatever. She calls me a bandwagon. And I said, how you call me a bandwagon? Because I was telling her, like, my buddies on the podcast were drilling me for not liking a team.
Yeah.
They didn't call me a bandwagon, they're just saying, like, how can you watch football without having a team?
Yeah.
And she goes, yeah, because you're a bandwagon. I said, how the hell am I a bandwagon? I said, I literally don't have a team. I've never had a team.
She was the complete opposite of a bandwagon.
Thank you. She goes, yeah, but a bandwagon is you jump on it because it's cool and this and that. And I said, I'm a Brady fan. Since when was jumping on his bandwagon cool? I said he was the most hated man in football.
Yeah, what?
I said, how am I a bandwagon? I said, he went to Michigan. Oh, you never really watched him at Michigan. I said, my dad's a freaking diehard Michigan fan. Yeah, we did. I said, she goes, yeah, then you followed him to the Patriots. And I said, yeah, because he got drafted by them, yeah. So you knew he was going to be good. And I said, no one knows that they're going to be that good. I don't care who the hell you are.
Yeah.
I said, I was like, I'd like to think that he could have been. I was like, he just had that mentality that he was going to be the guy if he got the shot, and he did.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, so you're a bandwagon. I said, how am I a fucking bandwagon? I said, not once. She goes, so you don't like the Patriots anymore? I said, no. I said, I don't. She goes, so you like the Bucks? I said, not anymore. She goes, why? I said, because I liked Tom Brady. I said, if Tom Brady would have gone to the Cowboys, I would have probably rooted for the Cowboys because it's Tom Brady. Would I have liked it? No.
I mean, it makes sense because you like Tom Brady.
Why am I gonna
anywhere he goes?
And I said I liked Edelman and Gronk and the team that they had is for 20 years. I was like I was following this guy on the Patriots, so I guess for those 20 years, yes, I was a Patriots fan. And you get connected with the team.
Yeah.
Like Dante Hightower, and the McCory twins and, Andrews, Nikovic, Van Noy, and all this. I'm like, you got to attach to them.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, because they're literally on Brady's team. And they're on their team for multiple years.
It seems like she was arguing because this makes no sense.
Yeah, and so she goes, and then you jumped ship to the bandwagon of the Bucks. I said, the Bucks literally were not good. I said, they literally were not.
If you're a bandwagon, you'd have been a Chiefs fan.
And that's what I said. I said, so if I'm a bandwagon, the next big thing to jump on is the Chiefs. I said, I would have jumped on that bandwagon.
It was the Eagles.
Yeah, and I was like, but, and she goes, yeah, it's like saying you like Taylor Swift because of the Chiefs or something. I said, I've liked Taylor Swift way before she got into the NFL.
Mm-hmm. She got drafted.
And I said, so am I on the bandwagon now of Taylor Swift? Because it's a cool thing to do. I said, I liked Taylor Swift before she was with the Chiefs. Way before, after. I said, even if she doesn't date Travis Kelce, I said, I'm still going to be a Taylor Swift fan.
Mm-hmm.
And I said,
You've always been a Taylor Swift fan. I don't get it.
I was like, I'm not jumping on any bandwagon. I said, it's like, I don't have a team in the NFL. I've never had a team. I can honestly go back to the Dolphins when they had Zach Thomas, Jason Taylor, and I fell in love with Zach Thomas. Zach Thomas was my favorite linebacker.
Yeah.
And then with the Jacksonville Jaguars, it was Mark Brunell. I'm not gonna lie, I had a Mark Brunell jersey. He was their quarterback.
The quarterback?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then Zach Thomas, I didn't like the Dolphins. I guess I did because Zach Thomas was on it, but Zach Thomas was my favorite player. Mm-hmm. I can honestly say I probably liked him more than Tom Brady because Zach Thomas had my name. And that was the first person in the NFL that I was like, oh, Zach, whatever. And he was like this white dude, big, popped heads, and then I like Jason Taylor too. And they played on the Dolphins. And then kind of faded out. And then I still followed Brady. It was around the same time, kind of. So, I mean, and you follow Brady. And then it was like, okay. I said, but if you look at the stuff that I buy, I said, I don't buy Patriots gear. I don't buy Tampa Bay gear. I said, every single thing that I buy has Brady on it.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I haven't bought Patriot stuff. Besides the jersey that I have, that's Brady, but it's like a retirement shirt from the Patriots. Yeah. I said, not before or after Tom Brady did I get anything from the Bucs.
But I'm kind of surprised by that. Just because, aren't you born in Florida?
I never really liked any of the Florida teams.
I'm so shocked by that.
Yeah, so
it's every Florida native Jacksonville, woo, Tampa, woo.
Bucks, I think it's the fan base. Don't get me wrong. When
I don't know. I think it's more of I enjoy watching good players.
Yeah.
Is, Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, like they just wanted to win and they just were bad motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you look at who I'm, like, naming is, like, Zach Thomas, yeah, Jason Taylor. I loved watching Brian Cushing because that motherfucker's just an animal.
Bro, the amount of
Ed Reed,
steroids that was in that guy.
oh, God. Like, Brian Dawkins, Troy Polamalu. Like, they're freaking ball hawks, dude.
Bro.
Ball hawks.
I feel like that's when football was a lot more exciting.
Oh, yes.
Not okay, like not because of big hits and shit like that, but it's because they actually cared about playing.
It was because of the big hits. They cared
about
football.
Playing way more than they do now. They cared about playing way more than they do now.
It was football. They wanted to play.
They had respect for the game. Exactly.
Yeah.
Whereas 100%. now it's like I want stats.
I want the money. Which is cool, but let me
get franchised. Let me get the stats. Let me go down as being good. And now, you know what I mean? Whereas back in the day, it's like, what can I do to make my team win?
Yeah, you played back then to play for the love of the game. Yes, it was getting paid, but dude, you can see the passion that some of these people had. They just fucking love the game.
And you know what team I see that from right now? The Lions.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Chauncey Gardner Johnson or whatever his name is.
The cornerback.
Yeah, they got from the Eagles.
The Eagles. Yeah.
Dude, that motherfucker sometimes needs to shut the fuck up.
I love it. I love that shit, though.
But God, I love that. Damn.
No, trust me, I agree. It's like, yo, chill. You ain't doing nothing yet, bro. You still got a game to play.
He knows how to trash talk, and I'm like, God, anything is fair game with that motherfucker.
Anything.
I love his attitude when he gets into your fucking face and lets you hear it, and I'm just like, just calm down. Don't give fuel to the fire. But I think that's what the Lions were missing is you have Campbell. Like, you have Campbell, and it's like he brings that fire, like biting the kneecaps, and we're all just like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Like, okay, whatever. But he brings that attitude, like that compassion is when he goes forward on fourth down, which I don't always believe, as we've talked about it, is you put faith in your team.
Yep.
You believe in your team so much that you're like, I'm gonna put 4th and 12. Let's go for it. I have faith in you. I'm gonna go down with my team. We go down.
Exactly. And once you get that much faith from your team, they're bought in, bro.
Yeah, and everybody wants to play for you. It's like, yo, if our coach is right there with us, man. Like, he's there.
Yep.
And it makes you play as a team more. And it's like, here we are, and like they never had that visual or that vocal person like Chauncey Gardner.
Is because they have it on the sideline, but they need that on the field too.
But on the field, like he just goes and goes and goes, and I'm like, dude, I don't think the Lions ever had anybody like that on defense.
No,
ever. So like the whole culture has like turned, and like people actually want to play for the Lions.
And
it's like, dude, you have Dan Campbell he's willing to go out into if you go to war, he's going to war with you.
Oh yeah,
you have my back. You have
that he gave his team, and it was so dope, yo. He was like, "Listen, guys, I know nobody likes being in pads. Nobody wants to go live every single day, but if you buy into me, there's a method to the madness. Other teams going to be lazy until about week 8. Whereas we're going to have that fight in us, that dog in us from week 1 where we're pursuing the ball. We're making plays. We're taking hits. We're making hits. We're going to be ready. They're not. Just buy in. Believe in me. Have faith. And look at the results, yo.
Yeah.
When your team buys in.
That's what I'm saying. Is you get these coaches nowadays, like the coach, like Todd Bowles for Bucks. Dude, that guy has no fucking emotion. Like, he doesn't get under you. Like, it's like, I think he's frozen half the time.
Now, what's his name is worse? The coach from the Cardinals. He was the offensive coordinator for the Eagles.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
I don't remember Buddy's name, but he is bad.
His motivational speeches are awful too. You come here on a train? I'm like, where is this guy going? Like, on a bus? I'm like, who the fuck is coming on a bus?
Nah, coach, I parachuted in, bro.
You feel that fire? Different. I remember James Conner was just looking at him going, what the fuck is this guy talking? If you don't feel that fire, then you don't have it. And I'm like, okay.
Right. Thanks, coach.
So do we go play now, or what do we do?
Nah, yo, I couldn't play.
Feel that fire, but I mean, I don't know. That guy, I don't know, man. Some of these people are just not like the coaches. They get time and time again. Like Vrabel, as I will say, he needs to go to a culture or a team and bring that culture of that team. Someone that's not used to it, like the Falcons. I think that's why they're pursuing Bill Belichick. Is because Bill Belichick's going to get you the Patriot way, which I think is they need structure on the Falcons.
I think what's his name, Variable, should go to Oakland.
No, they have their coach.
He should be a defensive coordinator there.
For Vegas?
Yeah.
He ain't gonna be no defensive coordinator.
He's not gonna be a defensive coordinator, but
honestly, the Chargers would be good with Vrabel or Harbaugh. Is some of these teams are missing that, that fire, like the Lions were missing for so many years. They bring in coaches, but they weren't uplifting. They weren't like crazy. Like Dan Campbell is fucking nuts. But he builds that fire and gets you pumped up, and like he's on the sideline like yelling, and like that guy is like always looks like he's on like coffee or heroin like all fucking game. He's like wired and just going. I'm like, what is wrong with this dude? Like, is he on cocaine? Like he's just
it's insane.
Wired. But that's what you need. That's as a culture is you need someone like that to light that fire underneath you. Like the organization was missing that for so long. Like, and it's like, fuck.
And it's crazy to think he played for an 0-16 Lions team.
Yeah, that's the other thing is, I think that's another thing that helps me is, dude, I don't fucking want to be part of another 0-16 team. You know that feeling?
Nobody wants to be part of the first one.
No, it's like, dude, I've been there, done that. Like, it sucks.
Yeah, bro. Like, I could not imagine. 0-16? Nah.
Oh.
Nah.
It was
I might retire after that, honestly. Hang up the cleats.
Hey, I'm done.
Rookie season, I don't even care. 0-16, I'm done for, yo.
How's your rookie season? We didn't win. I'm done. Wait, what?
I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm here to announce my retirement. But it's only your rookie season halfway through.
Your first round draft pick. Nah, I'm done.
I'm good. But I am good.
Yeah, that's definitely I like watching the Lions. Is if they can continually do this, and I'm gonna tell you something. If anybody's looking to hire their defensive coordinator, you guys are forever gonna lose because that guy's awful. Go ahead. There's a reason he's not the head coach for the Lions.
Oh shit!
Go ahead.
That's funny.
It's like the offensive coordinator for the Eagles. Take him. Take him.
Take Brian Johnson, please.
Take him. I'm guarantee you none of the Philly fans are going to be like, yo, no, come on. Because if he was that good, they would be talking about him being the head coach for the Eagles.
Exactly. But, and they're saying that Nick Sirianni may come back.
Come back where?
To the Eagles. Because they're talking about releasing him, but they're saying that he may come back.
They're going to be stupid if they release him. That's going to be the biggest mistake. Who are you going to get? Unless you can get Harbaugh or Bill Belichick or something like that. Because who are you going to hire? That's going to be better than him. He literally just took you guys to the Super Bowl.
And he fits into the culture so well.
Yes. You guys had a whole new offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. Like, it was all new.
Mm-hmm.
Like, good Lord. You still had a good year.
Exactly. Still had a good last year Super Bowl run. We lost. Yes, it is what it is. But at the same time, he had half a bad season, like I said before. Like, you can't focus only on the negative of what the coach has done.
It was a strange season for everybody. Like,
yeah,
every team had looked beatable this year, and every team looked phenomenal at some point. Mm-hmm. Even the Cardinals,
even the Chiefs.
The Chiefs looked well. The 49ers went on their little losing streak.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the Dallas Cowboys. Look at them. Look at the Dolphins. The Ravens have even looked bad sometimes.
Yeah. Going into the season, who would have thought the Chiefs would look as sketchy as they do? Would have to be played in a wild card game to make it to solidify themselves in a playoff spot.
Yeah, and pretty much not running through Kansas City for the playoffs.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this was the strangest NFL ever.
It was just one of those strange years. It happens.
Injury after injury from literally every single team.
Yeah.
Dolphins had 4 or 5 guys with lower body injuries. Achilles, knees.
Yeah, dude,
ankle.
It was crazy. Like, quarterbacks went down.
Yep.
Wide receivers weren't healthy all year long. Running backs. And Christian McCaffrey finally started wearing down towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just it was strange, and then the whole Taylor Swift thing came, and just it was one thing after another.
It really was, yo.
Like, if it was an injury, it was Taylor Swift. If it wasn't Taylor Swift, it was another injury. Like, it all started with Aaron Rodgers going down.
Yeah, he set the tone with 73 seconds.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, I don't know. There's a part of me that says everybody thinks it's going to be 49ers, Ravens in the Super Bowl. I don't see it happening. There's not going to be 2 number 1 teams in it. Never is.
No.
And everybody's going off the color theory of the Super Bowl colors or whatever.
Bro, Sam is doing that, and it's annoying me.
God. Like, it's a good conspiracy theory.
I was like, no, we don't. We don't know who's going to be in it. Stop that shit.
If it happens 3 years in a row, then we can start doing it.
Yeah,
because I think it's already set up. Like, they need, because if you looked at me and everybody looks at me like I'm stupid when I say this, but Taylor Swift kind of helped the NFL, kind of saved the NFL this year.
I don't want to agree with you. I don't want to agree with you, Zach. I really, really don't. But you're right.
Yeah.
Because as soon as they were dating, it was like, did you hear? Did you hear she's dating? You're going to watch Is she going to show up? Did you watch the game? She's in the stands.
And she brings so much attention, and just her. Like, is she going to be there? Bro. And it's like this, and the people zone in. Are they going to be there? And and all these people are like, oh, I hate Taylor Swift just because I have to show her. I said, that's not her fault. I was like, that's the media. I said the NFL's making.
I'm one of them.
Don't get me wrong. They do there's no reason to show her so much. But that's what.
Listen, I don't want to see it at all. That's just me.
Dude, that's fun. we don't need to know what she's doing all the time or what she's saying or there's a football game going on. Let Taylor and Travis Kelce date. Like when who's Russell Wilson dating or married to?
Sierra.
Is she at the games? We don't see her. Simone Biles, one of the greatest Olympians ever, is at games. We don't show her all the time.
Exactly.
Because I'm the biggest Swiftie, but like, dude, there comes a time when it's like NFL's just taking off with it. It's because they know the ratings and she's brought in the ratings what they want. So why not put the Chiefs in the Super Bowl?
That is true, yo. And if they do, if the Chiefs really do make it, it's rigged. It has to be rigged. If the Chiefs make it, it has to be rigged.
Everything is
stupid, but hey.
But everything is set up like right there for the Chiefs, and like it's Taylor Swift is there. You have Kelce. They were down. Kelce didn't have that great of a year. He had a down year. Is Patrick Mahomes going to be able to vibe with his wide receivers? Now Rice is good. That's the only receiver that they have. This is the greatest. The greatest job he's done so far. He's had to go on the road, and it's like everything is leading up to this Mahomes thing.
I'm saying it now. They're not going to make it. But now I'm putting this bad juju out in the universe for the Chiefs. They're not going to make it. I'm telling you. I hope.
Yes. You know that. And I like Kelce. Don't get me wrong. I like Kelce. It's just let them just date. But I mean, that's how big Taylor Swift is. Though, like, I don't think people realize like what kind of name Taylor Swift brings.
Mm-hmm.
She is so big worldwide that even Jason Kelce is going to be recognized and be followed. Even like, and it's why? Because you're somehow associated with Taylor Swift. Like, there's a chance that we might be there.
If he cheats on her or does anything to hurt her,
I don't. Ooh.
The amount, I feel so bad for him.
Oh,
everything he does will be negative. Every Swiftie's going to be in front of his house throwing eggs at him, commenting on Instagram. They might even jump him when he gets off the bus in Kansas City.
The album that will come out, or the song that's made about him,
bro.
I don't think he will.
I hope it happens. I might tune in for that one.
I hope they literally just break up because I don't want bad stuff to happen to either of them.
No.
You know, like, I hope if they do break up, they break up, go separate ways just because the scheduling, like, just didn't work out. Like, you tried to Travis Kelce shot a shot, got a chance, but it's a lot on both sides. It's Taylor Swift with the NFL life and then Kelce with her life. Like, there's a lot going on there. And don't get me wrong, Taylor Swift is usually the one that ends things or something happens. She hasn't been married or whatever, but I mean,
she better not hurt my boy.
I don't think she won't. I just think they're so busy together. Like, there's so much going on.
True.
Like, I
can imagine being like that popular. Then on top of that, getting like an added amount of fans because you're dating someone.
Yeah. Like, she's on tour. She's like overseas now. Like, she gets time off, but then like he's in football season playoffs. Like, his mind has to be 100%. Like that's a lot. Like, those two to come together. Like, and he's nowhere close to retiring.
Yeah.
So it's not like. True. So it's not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take off and I can be with you. Like, that time apart wears on you.
Yeah.
Especially when, like, you're out. She's been out for like almost 2 years now, like just doing shit. Like a year, it's continually like sold out arenas, every arena in freaking, it seems like in North America.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like going to Europe and selling out those, and I'm just like, dude, they got me going today at work because they were talking about like Taylor Swift, and they're like, yeah, she's overrated, and I said, overrated? I said, are you serious right now? And I said, you don't make $1 billion off a concert that's not even done yet and be overrated.
Mm. Wait, she made over $1 billion?
$1 billion just in the United States off her concert. She saved the economy. Yes. Yes. And she's still going on tour. Like her tour's still going.
Wow.
Yes. It's like
Shout out to her, yo. Do your thing.
She's doing her thing. I mean, and then Beyonce's on tour, so she's making a good amount of money for everybody too.
Mm-hmm.
But Taylor Swift has single-handedly saved the economy. Like, because they said when she was in town, dude, there was no rooms open. Every seat was sold. Like, they said the town was just packed. And then people watched outside of the stadium.
Did she come to Orlando?
She came to Tampa.
Did you go?
No, it was our wedding weekend. Believe me, if we would have got tickets, I guarantee you I wouldn't have been at my wedding. You guys can go party. I'm going to Tampa.
Holding a sign up saying, marry me.
Shit. Love story, baby.
Oh
We're trying to plan our honeymoon around Taylor Swift in California.
That would have been dope.
Yeah, I mean,
a little bit of wine country, a little T-Swift.
Yeah, T-Swift. Getting tickets there were impossible. But yeah, I mean, but no, they were saying like the one lady that's a Giants fan or whatever. They're saying I'm a bandwagon. Was talking about she just needs to grow the fuck up. I said, what do you mean she needs to grow the fuck up? She acts like a 15-year-old. She's like 30-something years old. I said, are you mad because I said, hold on. I said, you're mad because she acts like a 15-year-old. She's done it since day one when she was 15 until now and hasn't changed who she is. And as always saying about guys, I said, why do you think she's popular? She relates to everybody.
Yeah.
She goes, yeah, but she needs to grow the fuck up. I said, why would you change if it's working? Why would you change? She had so much hate in the beginning. No one liked her. And she did. Okay, I'm going to continue. And she dealt with the hatred. She went into hiding forever because she was so far depressed because she didn't know how to deal with it. Is that everybody hated her. Really? And then she finally just was like, I don't care what people think of me anymore. Like, I don't want to be this image. She became like a badass.
Yeah.
And I think that's another reason why more people is because she's taking everything and is pretty much making her own albums again is so she can put them under her name. So the labels that have her, she's pretty much saying, I'm going to remake them so I own them and then buy my version, Taylor's version, so they get no money off of it. So she's getting all the money off of it.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, so she's done that with every album that's not like hers officially.
That's hella smart. Hell yeah.
She's smart, and she's a good songwriter. I said, yes, she is. She makes all of her songs, but I said, she can sing. I said, you don't go to concerts and sell them out because you can't sing.
That's a fact.
I said, in the beginning, she sucked. I'll admit it, but then she matured. She was young. You know how when you're young, you have that voice that's just not there yet, and then you mature.
And
then everything but the lady was like so pissed off because Taylor Swift acts like this little girl, and I said that's what she relates to is breakups. Everybody goes through breakups.
Exactly. Like, why does it matter? Why does it bother you so much like that? This person
because she's like making money off of it, and this girl is single and can't get a boyfriend.
So what? Okay, that makes sense.
Like, fish. Kern, let's get back in a little bit of football real quick. Who do you have winning the Super Bowl now? Because clearly the Eagles are not going.
The Lions. I'm going to go with the Lions. I feel like Dan Campbell's going to be a...
Damn, I'd love to see that.
He's going to will his team into a win.
I like that, man.
I could definitely see it. Who do you got winning, big dog? What you got?
Packers, baby.
Really?
I've had Packers since the start of this.
Oh, man.
I got Packers and Chiefs.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Packers winning this week against San Francisco. And then I got the Lions beating Tampa Bay for the NFC Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got the Ravens and who the fuck is playing over there? The Ravens and Chiefs. And the AFC Championship.
My money's on Lions. I don't care who they're playing. Anybody.
Should be interesting.
I'm excited to see it. It's going to be a good-ass game.
Dude, if the Lions win the Super Bowl, my dad's going to have to witness in not even a year, Michigan Wolverines winning a national championship and then the Lions winning a Super Bowl. I think he might die. He might have a heart attack.
For real?
I think, damn.
Yo, that'd be dope, though.
That would be dope.
Shout out to Michigan, y'all. I hope that happens.
I would love to see that happen. I think I think NFL would be down with the Lions. I think it would bring in a lot of ratings.
Oh yeah.
Like I think, especially if Houston somehow makes it, and you get two teams that are like new, two young teams, and are potentially the future of the NFL. I think a lot of people would tune in for that.
I think so too, without a doubt, bro.
But
I'll tune in for it.
I'd tune in for it. Two young teams doing their thing. You got my boy Sam Laporta, baby.
Hey.
Sammy.
Who my keeper is?
Yeah. It's my keeper too. I drafted him for you, so it's my keeper too. We're gonna switch him off every week. You get him one week, I get him the other.
I hate you so much.
Why?
That's my pick too.
That's my pick too. That's my keeper, baby. He's on Kern's team. No, I drafted him. I drafted him for Kern.
God damn, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
I ain't gonna lie. You did.
Yeah, because
you gave me a diamond in the rough. You know what I mean?
I was about to say that was the only point you were getting there towards the end.
Yeah.
If you be an Eagles fan, do you go after Derrick Henry?
No.
No?
We have Kenny Gainwell and we have DeAndre Swift.
Okay, DeAndre Swift.
We're going to be adding another running back just for no reason.
You get rid of DeAndre Swift.
Do not get rid of DeAndre Swift.
Why?
That'll be a dumb move if we get rid of DeAndre Swift.
Why?
Because he didn't get injured, thank God. 2, this is the best he's been since he left the Lions. And he doesn't have to rely on – we don't have to rely on him every single down. We could rotate Gainwell, Boston Scott, and DeAndre. Well, actually, is he on free agency next year?
Who?
I think he is. Scott.
Who cares?
I'm pretty sure he's on free agency. So it's going to be Gainwell and whatchamacallit.
Hey, you can still just bring back Miles Sanders.
You know what I mean? I'm good on that. So,
you had high hope for him in the beginning of the season.
I did. He was a former Eagle, yo. I got to have hopes of my former Eagle.
You were jumping on that bandwagon. I told you, what the hell? What are you on crack?
A little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, with that pick. He's going to be, he's going to have this Master Yi, he's gonna come out. It's like, yo, I'm still here, and I'm like, I almost asked you, like, we still talking about Miles Sanders, right? Like,
no.
Miles Sanders.
I hope he does good. I didn't say.
You said he was. You said he was. There was no hope in there.
Listen,
you said he's gonna have a breakout season.
Listen, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna screen record whatever episode it was.
That you can do. You said it like the first couple episodes.
I know. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to them whole bitches.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go back and start from the beginning.
I'm gonna screen record it and I'm gonna send it to you.
You're gonna send it to me if it's what you said, or if it's what I said, you said.
What I said. Whatever.
It's gonna be what you said. You said he's gonna have a breakout year because he has all this. They got rid of me. I'm gonna make sure they forget what it is. Your words.
I was hoping he did good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you were hoping, but you never said hope. You said he will have a breakout. Okay.
Watch out, Zach. Leave me alone. I'm not going to take these accusations.
I got proof.
Accusations, motherfucker. All right?
Hey, you just go back to your little first episode and you watch yourself. Miles Sanders won't be good. He's going to have a breakout season. The Eagles gave up on him. So he's really going to come back and have a breakout season because he wants to show everybody he's still here.
Provide the proof. Once you provide the proof, then I'm going to believe it. Until then, I didn't say that. I said I hope he has a good season. You feel me?
No. Yeah, you're saying that now. Because he had a shit season.
He did have a shit season.
Shit team, and I told you in the beginning, I said he's playing for the Panthers. What fucking team is? How the hell is he gonna have a breakout season? Hey.
Oh God!
Listen, he's gonna have a breakout season. I thought you were a preacher. You were preaching it. I was about to put my hand up and say hallelujah, hallelujah, God, let him have a good season.
I gotta talk a big game for my dog. You feel me? I gotta talk a big game. He was an Eagle. You know what I mean? Then the truth came out.
Yeah, he was an Eagle.
Bro, ain't shit.
What do you think about Kelsey potentially retiring?
I'm sad, but it's well deserved for everything he's done. Honestly,
yeah.
Like, I would love for him to come back one more year, but that's just me being selfish. It's me just being.
He hasn't officially retired, though.
He hasn't. And he said that was like being emotional, like after the game. Like, yeah,
he goes, I can't make a decision while I'm not emotional.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna tell you, the Eagles losing Jason Kelsey is gonna impact them in a big way because he was a leader. Like, that is a leader on that offensive line. That's the center. He held that team together.
Yep.
And then you have, I think, Fletcher Cox is coming back one more year.
Fletcher Cox is possibly leaving. Brandon Graham is possibly leaving. Zach Cunningham is.
I think Brandon Cox or Graham. One of them they said they're coming back for one more year, and that's going to be it.
Brandon Graham.
He's
like, one more year, and that's it. Yeah. He's like, this is my year.
Yeah, it's my farewell tour.
An organization. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it'd be dope.
Get Miles Sanders. He's going to have a breakout year.
You heard that right. Zach said that.
Breakout year, baby, because he was an Eagle.
You heard it right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Zach said it first. Said it first. You heard it.
Yes, let's do it. Miles Sanders. And the Jags are back, baby.
I ain't say shit about the Jags, all right?
We gotta
Jags ain't never coming back.
We gotta put Teddy in there because the Jags are back.
Jags ain't never coming back.
Well, they are back from wherever they were back from, as they were back from the grave, and they went back to the grave. They keep on going back. They're back.
Well, they could go back to Cancun and stay their ass there. They ain't never going to the playoffs. They ain't never been back, man.
But yeah, should be some good games. I know one thing is, I'll talk to you once we end this. But Kern, Past my bedtime, man. I know it's past yours.
Who you calling?
You have a little one. You have to work. But Kevin, you have a good week again. Week again. Rest of the week, weekend, whatever.
Same to you, kiddo. Same to you.
You know, hopefully it's good football games.
I'm excited for this weekend.
I'm excited too. Some pretty good games. It's good to see the Lions and the Packers and the Houston Texans. See if the Texans can hold on. See if the number 1 seed, is the game that everybody's looking forward to is the Chiefs and Bills. So we will see. So hopefully they're good games. I just care for good games, to be honest.
I am too, honestly. Like, I'd love to see the Lions make it, like I said, but I just want to see some good games. No more blowouts, unless it's for the Cowboys.
They already got blown out.
I know. I'm gonna watch it again on the replay.
Yeah.
Take on my fancy.
I hear there was a eagle hunting in Tampa. They got a lot of them.
That no, y'all have a good night. Be easy. And whatever bullshit Zach be saying.
They got hurt.
Yo, I'm about to end this call right now, Zach. Y'all have a good night.
And it was pretty swift. America, stay golden.
Be easy, y'all.
And stay smooth. Later.